Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony, and in this series we'll be playing the Pokémon Trading Card Game. Personally one of my favourite games, so let's load into a new game here. So I'm just going to input my name for this run. We'll go with 2s. There we go. And let's begin. So there I am, and a bit of backstory for us. Looks like I'm crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. Apparently one day I heard a rumour that the legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon Trading Card Game's greatest players, the Grand Masters, are searching for one to inherit the legend. So dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards? Looks like I visit the card researcher Dr. Mason. There we go, there's the world map for you, featuring the different clubs you can duel in. First to the Mason Laboratory and to Dr. Mason himself. And there he is. So, why the rush to? Well, Dr. Mason, haven't you heard the rumour about the legendary Pokemon cards? Indeed I do want to learn how to play the Pokemon Trading Card Game. So you two finally want to start playing the card game. Indeed I do. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First you should try playing with a practice deck. So this is where the game throws you into a tutorial to get used to the game. So we'll just go through this now as we take on Sam. So let's give this a try. Over to the tutorial game desk. I'm on my way, Dr. Mason. So, here we go. So it looks like we get the opportunity to ask Sam about the basics of the game. Let's see here. So we can ask about various different things. We can ask about the energy cards for Pokemon to attack, attacking moves themselves, retreating Pokemon, evolving Pokemon, using the Pokemon power which is available to only some Pokemon, ending your turn, win or loss of a duel, and nothing to ask. Now we're going to do the responsible thing here and decline the offer to ask about the basics of the game. Is that all? Indeed it is. So they say that actions speak louder than words. Let's play a game. Yes, let's do it. And fortunately for us, we'll get Dr. Mason's advice throughout it all. So, unfortunately we won't be able to proceed without Dr. Mason's advice, so we'll have to follow that. And a bit of instruction about the instruction booklet, we'll ignore that for now. Here we go, into the practice game with Sam. There he is. So, no need to shuffle the deck. Looks like we'll probably get dealt a pretty handy set of cards here. So, choose a base Pokemon put into the arena. There we go. Looks like we got Goldeen and Staryu. And in this duel, we're going to have to use Goldeen. There we go. Now we have 5 basic Pokemon on our bench. That will be Staryu here. Fortunately enough, looks like we've been given a Seeking in our starting hand. Okay. So, Staryu's on the bench. Let's end our turn there. So there's the prize board for you. We get to put 2 prizes up now in this tutorial. And we'll just toss a coin, see who goes first. And of course it's us. Here we go then. Water energy. Okay, just getting the advice here from Dr. Mason to use. Of course we're going to attach water energy so our Pokemon can attack. To Goldeen. And we'll attack with Hornsack. Let's do it. There we go. And we're off and running with 10 damage. The counter's next to the Pokemon, that's how much health each Pokemon has. Each counter is equal to 10 HP. So looks like we have 40 HP and Machop has 50. So 20 damage, quite a high level attack to begin with. But pretty sure we're going to be okay considering we have that Seeking in our hands. Here we go. Of course, there it is. Conveniently increasing our HP to 70. Very nice. So to start there, that means you can use any colour energy card on your Pokemon to use another attack. And so we get to attack with Waterfall. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take out Machop just yet. There we go. And let's get our first attack off with Seeking. There we go. 30 damage, nearly there, but not quite. So it looks like I've got a Rattata on the bench. Gonna get him ready. Sacrifice Machop, get an extra 20 damage off to us, but that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure Dr. Mason has a plan here. Okay, just gonna get our Staryu ready. And we'll finish Machop off. There we go. So let's suck water energy to Staryu. And finish off this round. And claim our first prize already, off to a good start. And get ourselves water energy. So out comes Rattata. Now of course we would take him out of Waterfall, but conveniently enough, Sam has Eradicate. Touching Lightning Energy. And another 20 damage off to us. Okay. Oh, Drowsy. So yeah, if there's no Pokemon on your bench, you will lose the duel if you have no Pokemon to play. So, we'll get Drowsy on the bench as well. Not that we're going to need him though, of course. There we go, got an energy card on him there. And we'll attack with Waterfall to end the turn. Level 41 Raticate, it's quite a high amount of HP. And another Lightning Energy. And looks like we're going to be knocked out there. So, some more advice. Either Drowsy or Staryu. Pretty sure it's going to be Staryu, and I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get Starmie in this non-shuffled deck. There we go, place Staryu on the bench into the attacking area. And we've got a potion as well, that's probably going to come in handy. Ah, there we go, some advice about Staryu evolving into Starmie. Okay, so we get Staryu ready. Even though in the game we would not be aware that Starmie is coming at this point, but pretty sure Dr. Mason has a plan up his sleeve. There we go. One chop. Getting ready to attack. And a change as well. So, looks like this tutorial will go on just a little bit longer. But that's alright though, because it gives us the chance to use a Pokemon trainer card. So another Seeking. That's not what we need quite just yet. But it does give Dr. Mason a chance to show us how to use the potion card. Okay. Now let's play the game. Here we go. So, we want to use a potion card on Staryu. Back to full health. Let's get that water energy there as well. Finish off this turn. That's 20 damage. Okay, another energy onto Machop. Don't think he's going to get the chance though to do anything more to us. Another 20 damage, but there it is. There's the Starmie. Alright then. Attack with Star Freeze, which gives us the chance to paralyze the opponent, meaning they can't attack on the next go. And as kind as this tutorial is, it comes off for us. We'll be able to finish this duel in the next go. Another fighting energy on Machop, but little does Sam know, he has no chance of being able to do anything more to us. He's still got a smile on his face though. So let's finish the battle, there we go. Star Freeze will do it. Pick up the last prize and be declared the winner. Don't need anything from my hand. Use Star Freeze. Paralysis check. We would have got it as well, of course. Very kind tutorial. And another 20 damage. So the chop is knocked out. We'll draw the other prize. And Water Energy, 2 to call the prizes. And the decision is, I'm sure we all know by now. But there we go. Nice bit of victory music for us. So basically this is how the Pokemon Trading Card Game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. If you don't understand something, talk to Sam, it might be helpful to practice again too. This time it's just practice, so I had you follow everything I said, and it was very helpful, Dr. Mason. There are other styles of play, so try them out by choosing normal duel. You can duel Sam again, and if you win you do get a pack of energy booster cards, which could come in handy when you want to build your own deck. But for now it looks like we are going to build our deck with Dr. Mason. Indeed I did bring my cards with me, Dr. Mason, there we go. Oh, how kind. Now I have given this some thought, what deck I'd like to play the game through with, and I'm going to go with the Charmander and Friends deck, so I feel that's probably the best. Although the Squirtle and Friends deck is quite good too. Awesome. There it is. 30 cards to go with it, very nice. So you should many different people, why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs. Indeed we will. So, we will build a new deck in time, but first let's see the deck that we've got just there. There it is, the Charmander and Friends deck. So let's have... Look at that, oh we just selected it as the deck we'll use. If we go on to modify, let's see what we've got. So we've got some Charmanders, Charmeleon and Charizard. Have a look at Charizard, very powerful. The Pokemon Power that we saw earlier, an example of that here with Charizard. As often as you like during your turn, before you attack, you may turn all energy attached to Charizard into fire energy for the rest of the turn. This power can't be used if Charizard is asleep, confused or paralysed. That's quite common for most of the Pokemon with the Pokemon powers. You can't use them if they have a status effect, but that's very handy for Charizard. So if you do need that extra bit of energy, you'll be able to get your Fire Spin attack off, which does 100 damage. And you have to discard 2 energy cards attached to Charizard in order to use it. So we've also got Growlithe, and Arcanine, Ponyta and Magma. Magma's quite a solid starting Pokemon there. A lot of damage, 30 damage on Fire Punch, 50 on Flamethrower. Some moves like Flamethrower you have to discard an energy. Sometimes it's the same type energy as the Pokemon in order to use it. We've also got some Lightning types. We've also got a Pikachu of course, always good. A Raichu, Magnemite, Magneton and Zapdos. Let's have a look at Zapdos there, very powerful. Thunder doing 60 damage, but it has the chance of doing damage to yourself, which will be 30. And Thunderbolt as well, 100 damage, but you have to discard all energy cards in order to use it, so it can be quite risky. Also got some ground and fighting types, got Diglett and Dugtrio, Machop and Machoke. Couple of normal types and Rattata, Raticate and Meowth. Some training cards, we'll go through those more in detail in future videos. How we use them, of course we've seen the potion, which helped us out very conveniently against Sam. And finally the energy cards, some fire energies, some lightning energies, and some fighting energies to get us started. There we go. So we're just going to save this deck here. And come out of that there. We are going to leave the first video there today guys. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and feel free to leave us comments below. And subscribe for more content in future videos. We're going to start taking on the clubs, starting off with most probably the Grass Energy Gym, just to get us started and get a club under our belt. But thanks very much for watching, see you next time.